All right. So number 25. Shelia is saving money for her summer vacation. She starts the summer with a balance of $90 and plans to save 15% of her earnings each week. She earns the same amount each week. After 12 weeks, Shelia has saved a total of $472.59. How much money does Shelia earn each week? So to solve problems like these, what we want to do is use an algebraic equation to represent what we're given. So here what we're going to do is we're going to start off by saying the $90 she has from the very beginning, and then she saves 15%, so 0.15 times however much she makes in a week, which is X. We don't know that value just yet. That is a problem. And there's 12 weeks. And this is all equal to 472.59. So what we basically have to do here is solve for the value of X to find the amount of money she earns each week. And we're going to skip a few steps. So 90 plus 0.15 times 12. Easy way to do this. 15 times 12 is 30 plus 15, 180. 180 times, we're going to put that decimal point there. So 90 plus 1.8x is equal to 472.59. And then the next step, obviously, is to subtract 90 from both sides, which we've done. And we will get 1.8x is equal to, let's see here, so this is going to be 0.59 still, 2. 17 minus 9 is 8, so 382.59. And then you'll see that if you find the value of x over here, you'll find that x is equal to 212.55, which is the answer right here, choice A. All right, next, let's go to the next problem. So we're given here a ratio. So x colon 35 is equal to 20 colon 28. So remember, we can rewrite ratios as fractions as well. So I'm going to rewrite these as x over 35 is equal to 20 over 28. So for what value of x is the proportion shown above true? So the way I would go about this is actually there's two ways, honestly. The first way, and this might be a little harder, is by cross multiplying. So we know that 35 times 20 is equal to 700. And 700 divided by 28 is whatever value x should be. Now, you'll notice that does take some time because, well, 700 divided by 28 is not a fun number. But there's another way to do this. So 20 over 28 actually simplifies to 5 over 7. That makes sense because we're dividing each the numerator and the denominator by 4. So we're really saying that x over 35 is equal to 5 over 7. And all of a sudden, this problem became so much easier. We can see the denominator here. If we multiply by 5, they're equal. So here, we can multiply by 5 too. So 5 times 5 is equal to nothing other than 25. That is question 76. All right, next question. So this is also a very easy question once you know what you're doing. So here I want you to remember PEMDAS, and I think what they really want you to know here is that when you have addition and subtraction right next to each other, we do not do addition first. We don't always do addition first. We do whatever operation comes first. So we'll see here. So first what we're going to do is we're going to start with the numerator. 3 squared is 9, plus negative 8 in parentheses squared, which is 64, plus 2 squared, which is 4. That is all over, and we have 3 minus 8 plus 2, and all of that squared. So first we're going to start off with 3 minus 8. 3 minus 8 is negative 5, so negative 5, and then plus 2 is negative 3, and then negative 3 squared is 9. So the denominator is 9. Then all we have to do is just add this up. 64 plus 4 is 68, plus 9 is 77, and the denominator is 9. So our answer should be 77 over 9, which is choice C. Okay, and then next. last but not least, 78. A soccer coach purchased 15 pairs of cleats for team members and spent a total of $805.95. If the tax rate is 8%, what is they made a typo here. What is the price of each pair of cleats before tax? So we know the total is 805.95. So that kind of gives us a hint that hey, our whole equation is going to be equal to that and just that. So we're buying 15 pairs, and the price of each pair, we don't know, that's the problem. So 15 times x. And then whatever value this is, we're paying 1.08 times that amount. So that is because the tax rate is 8%, and we're already paying 100%. And 100 plus 8 is 108. And then what we have to do is just solve for x. So I'm not going to do the whole math in front of you. This is pretty self-explanatory. 15 times 1.08 leads to a certain number. So that times x is equal to 805.95. You'll get that x is equal to 49.75, which is choice F.